My name is Alex Muriu. I'm the country head of customer success at Moniepoint Inc., as well as the founder of Unthinkable Kenya. And it's an honor to be nominated as the top 40 under 40 2023. My name is Alex Muriu. I'm a business leader in various capacities. Professionally, I'm presently the customer success head at a global fintech called Moniepoint Inc. I'm also the founder of Unthinkable Kenya, which is a business community that brings together leaders to pursue growth. I'm also a mentor, an angel investor, among one or two other things that I do. My typical day. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I pray, that's the first thing I do. I am an avid reader, so I'll spend about 2 hours just reading, as well as catching up on what's going on. I'll start my typical work day will start at 8 in the morning. So with my current employer, because of time differences, I get a little bit more time in the morning, so I will use that to just review my own stuff and see how things are going across the various things that I do. My meetings will typically start at around 10 a.m. And go on up to maybe 3 p.m. So that's what I do. After that, my kids get home from school at 4. So I try to always have about an hour open to just spend some time with them. Once I'm done with them, it could be a mixture of anything. Either I'll be going to church, or I'll be taking a walk, or I'll go for a jog, or I'll just sit and be into the evening. So I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial leadership. So there's this common misconception that for you to be an entrepreneur, you have to have founded your own business, which is not true. I'm an entrepreneur, but I also work for an entrepreneur, right? So I consider myself to be an entrepreneurial leader, and so I have made it almost like a personal mission to really push that agenda of, if you're in a leadership position, you have a responsibility to be entrepreneurial, inspire change, inspire new ideas, not leave the place that you have been given or the realm that you've been given the same way afterwards, right? If you think about our economies, we really need more ideas and more ways to generate wealth, to generate value. Ask anyone on the street today in the country, they'll tell you, I could use more money in my pocket. Money is created through new value. So that really inspires me. So at Unthinkable Kenya, I sort of started this movement of leaders who say, I want to see what I can do far more than where I am today. So we call it the 10X movement. The essence there is to say the impact or the value that you're creating today, how can you make that 10 times more than what it is today? Right? And that's what the last 7 years have been about. We've seen great successes, people just coming up with some really amazing things. 20x, 30x, and it's just really fantastic because it's a mindset shift. It's an honor. I've seen people who've made that list before. Some of our members have been in that list before. Last year, I think there was 1 or 2 from Unthinkable. And when I think about them, and I'm like, okay, somebody thinks I'm at the level that these guys are. That's humbling. So I felt very honored and very humbled. It's 40 people out of a country of millions, right? So when you make it there, it's quite something. And it's also, I'd say, a double honor. When I was in my 20s, I was in a top 30 under 30 list by Forbes, which was also another interesting one. So I'm like, okay, maybe there'll be a top 50 under 50. Hopefully, I'll still be there. When I joined university, I went for computer science. Again, JKUAT, Jomo Kenyatta University. I did a diploma at Strathmore. To be honest, a lot of that was influenced by my dad. But computer science helped because it got me started on my career path. So I was initially a programmer. I developed systems and websites and things like that. And then I discovered marketing, so I fell in love with that. I worked for a few agencies. And then got to a certain place, something in my heart was still not there yet. So I transitioned to founding my own companies. So I have founded 3 of them in the past, with a mixture of success and failure, and lots of great lessons out of that. And then corporate life came calling, and I thought that was a good opportunity to just really get to see how a large enterprise operates and what I could learn from there. So that's been great. But entrepreneurship just keeps calling me back. So my current role was one that was just a perfect fit with my passion, because the fintech focuses on entrepreneurs, and so I get to actually help entrepreneurs for a job now, and that's pretty amazing.